We are here with Off with the Dome podcast. I know we've been slacking. Well, I've been slacking. Sorry, my life has been hectic, but we are back and we are better. Follow us on all platforms. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, which I think is transforming to something else, and I think they're canceling Google Podcasts. But follow us on Spotify, on YouTube, subscribe, get those views up. It's already February. Damn, time is flying.
It is, man. It's crazy.
It's been a whole month.
Don't remind me, man.
It's literally been a whole month.
Time don't wait for no man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like we always say this.
Cause it's real. That's why when you're so focused so much, time goes by fast when you're focused.
Yeah, that's how I've been feeling. Like I've been focused on everything, so my time has been like, bah. It's just like, what the fuck? Like, damn, relax.
Time messes you up like that.
Let me catch up. I feel like I'm behind.
And at the same time, you can't slack either.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice.
But time is gonna go. Whether you can no control of it, it's just I don't know why, man. Time be tricky. It's like you don't be expect like you want to focus, but you also want to enjoy it at the same time too. But if you enjoy it too much, you feel like you're slacking. But at the same time,
you feel like you fall behind. If you
exactly, it's like a mind game type thing.
I was watching a video today that a guy was like, like we have God and we have the devil. So, like, how some people, they worship what they worship. And he was saying, really, what it is all a mental. Like, he said, people that they wake up and they murder somebody, they don't just wake up and murder somebody. They obviously are dwelling on evil thought. And then that evil thought turns into anger. And that anger turns into pure anger. And that's what guides them from somebody so innocent that has never caught anything or got anything to drive him insane.
I've been there before when a person drives you to the point where you feel like you just hate that person. To the point it's like...
I don't hate nobody. I feel like hate is a strong word.
We've all been there. We shouldn't, but trust me, I've been there. I can't act innocent. I can't act like I never felt like I hate nobody. I can never say I never said. I know it's not the right thing, but I remember when I was young, I hated certain people like with a passion, like oh my God. But then of course I grew and like, okay, that's not right, you know what I mean? But there's been moments in my life where there have been people like they say, oh, you're not supposed to hate nobody, but I felt like the feeling, the rage of like, yo, I really don't like, you can say I really don't like this person, but then sometimes a don't like somebody can turn into hate. And there's been moments where people feel like that, like they hate that person, and then they realize, okay, that wasn't right, I shouldn't have felt like that. But they understand what drove them there.
What drove them to that
like,
hate?
Like, because no matter, like it says it in the book, it says even forgive your enemies. Like people have enemies, brother. People want to see you fail and dim your light type ish, and they'll do anything to make, like you said, misery loves company, be with them. So it's like,
if you think about it,
that's why you hate that person, because you feel like that person's the enemy, huh?
I said, if you think about it, there's so many parents that like they lose their children to like gun violence and everything, and go to the courts and everything, and they forgive the child's shooter or the child's murderer or stuff like that.
And that's not easy.
And it's not easy, but it's like.
But you can tell like they were raised, or like.
You can tell the way that they were raised, in the books and stuff like that.
Oh, it's that saying, me hating you doesn't really affect you, it affects me.
Yeah, because it's like...
Because you don't feel anything, I feel something.
I forgot who told me that.
You can go on and live your life, and here I am still hating you.
I forgot who told me that. They were like, hey, you could do it, because it's crazy, because, like I said, I don't hate nobody, but I will hold a grudge.
Yeah. I've struggled with that in my life, with grudges.
So it's like, like me holding grudges and me getting older and everything like that. Like, I've had different people and they told me like, yo, don't hold grudges. That's that's bad. Yep. And when you do hold grudges, you're only sucking your energy rather than that person's, because that person, no matter what, they're living their 24 hours regardless. You're holding the grudge against them or not.
It's almost like what's that phrase we're hearing a lot now? Stand on business, stand on principles, type stuff. A lot of people just have strong core values and principles and morals. Like,
you feel like that? You feel like that? You feel like a lot of people have strong morals?
No. I think a lot. I think a lot of people have their own set of rules and how they live by. But I think certain things or certain, like, there's always going to be certain things that's like going to like affect you, or like you not want to, like, driving the anger, driving the hate, like a grudge, like you said, like having a grudge somebody. If you have a grudge towards somebody, it's like, okay, obviously that person did something to you and you never ever want to talk to them again. But sometimes you have to protect yourself too.
But sometimes I don't feel like I hold a grudge against that person. It's just because they don't even have to do nothing necessarily to me. But I feel like I would hold something that they did do, not to necessarily to me, but something that they have done for me to keep them from me.
Basically, watch your toes type.
Yeah, like I always like.
You gotta watch. I like to keep
not even that. I like to keep my guard up, because it's like, you know how I am. Like I can be very trusting, and sometimes depending on what.
I used to be like that.
Depending on what, and I like to give people chance after chance after chance.
No, I got to. Well, I don't know. It's a fine line between trust.
Now I noticed that I've gotten better. Not even better, because according to other people, it's not better in their eyes. Because of course, in their eyes, I'm against them. But in other people's eyes, it's like I'm caring for myself. I'm actually worrying about myself. I'm actually learning to love myself, to where I'm learning to not let people, disrespect me or keep on stepping all over me like I'm a fucking rat, like a rag or some shit, or like a fucking a rug.
That's why it's like, I think the fine line, I think grudge, if you do have the feeling of grudge, I think that's something you need, probably people can, or anybody can work on to like delete and just focus on, okay, instead of holding a grudge toward this person, let me just like, how you say, protect my energy and like not be so trusting, or not be so trusting or like easily, but like just watch your like you said surroundings, not for
keep
you,
your guard up.
But for me it's like surrounding as far as like who you're around yourself with. Like if you're not enforcing that energy, but you draw energy of people, just like anybody does something to you, it's like, okay, just like keep a mental note, like, okay, this person did something, instead of me holding a grudge, let me just watch my toes or whatever.
Learn from it.
Yeah, learn from it, so not make the same mistake again.
Learn to not allow the same people all over my life again.
Exactly. Like, okay, this person did that. They're showing me who they are, but they say you're supposed to forgive. You can forgive, but that doesn't mean you be naive and forget. So just like watch your toes and like, stay on your square.
So do you believe in people changing?
Yeah, but they have to want to change too.
So like, there's these posts going around now where people are asking like, would you want a broke guy with no money or a guy with money that's gonna cheat on you, or vice versa with females?
I never understand why money is the.
Me personally,
what does money have to do with anything?
Yeah, like I've been with my husband for so many years, and it's like we done lost it all. We don't gained it right back, and I've been there right beside his ass. Like, it's just like, bro, like it don't matter. Like, but I don't know. Like, I've learned to understand that a home is not a home. It's a person who makes you feel like safe, like who makes you feel comfortable, who makes you feel like you can just take off everything and just relax and just, feel like fucking Cloud9 or some shit.
That's how it's supposed to be, but some people can take that for granted or take advantage and use that person for that moment and go on doing whatever they want to do, and go to that person and like just feel safe and comfortable. But I don't know, it's a double-edged sword. But like you said, it's not the home, it's the people.
So do you feel like it's okay for people to go ahead and go on Instagram and social media and everything, or just even amongst friends? Do you feel like it's okay to talk about your sex life with your partner? But not with your partner, but I'm saying like, for example, I'm hanging out with a group of friends, right? Me personally, I don't talk about my sex life to just anybody. Like I gotta it gotta be my best friend, like somebody that I know, like, and I don't even get in depth with my sex life. Like I just be like, oh, I'm head over heels over money or some shit like that. Like I don't know. I don't feel like I like to talk about my sex life because I feel like that's giving the person the open door.
You say you like talking about it?
I don't like.
Oh, you don't like talking about it because you feel like you can use that against you in the future.
I feel like, shit, that's the open door to get into my fucking. Cause to me it's like, okay, damn, who said this shit? That they was like, yo, all you doing when you telling a bitch that, or you telling your friends that I got a big dick or whatever, all you doing pretty much is giving the bitch the green light to try to fuck me. I don't know if it was my uncle that told me that shit.
Liking that thought though.
I don't know if it was my uncle or somebody, God rest his soul, but somebody told me that shit and they was like, yo, you gotta think about it. Like, that's just like my mom or like the women in my family. We don't allow, like, I have my husband or whatever, yeah, but you don't see me have just any types of bitches in my house, like, or my husband don't even like being around my friends. Like he just he stays in his lane and I stay in mine, and then he comes home when he comes home. I just know, and everybody knows that when he's coming home, everybody gotta get the fuck out of here. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. So it's like, you get me? But it's like that line drawn. But a lot of people, like, when my baby daddy, not so I was bringing him up, but when my baby daddy, like, he got mad at me, which this is a narcissistic fuck type of move, but mind you, I moved him out here, so, like, when he would bring people to my house and I would tell him, yo, don't bring everybody to your house. You don't bring everybody where you lay your head at. Especially where your wife or your woman or your kids. You don't bring anybody just where, or your family's house. That's just not something you do. Because if you fall out with that person, what you think they gonna do?
Come back.
Exactly. So I always used to tell him that, and it's fun, and it's crazy. Well, it's not even funny. It was crazy because me telling him that, his friends were trying to go. Those were Kick days, Kick Messenger days. Remember Kick? K-I-K.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Those were those days. So I remember that his friends, they would sit there and they would hit me up. And they were like trying to get at me. And I would show him the messages. And he would get mad at me.
Why when they're trying to talk?
Exactly. And I was like, bro, this is the thing I was telling you. Like, because my thing is, like, I've been around, mind you, I'm from up north and stuff like that. Like, I've lived a fast life. I lived a fast life. So it's just like, bro, like, I've already known. I've been surrounded by men my whole life. Like, I've had my uncle's friends. Like, yeah, I was so tomboy. So it's like I've had all types of men around me. Not saying bad things or anything, but I've had all types of men around me. So I know kind of how the game works. Not saying it can't be played on me, but I know how kind of the game works. Because, you know, like, I got brothers. Like, I got homeboys. I got, you know, you feel me? Like, I know, and we talk. Like, and they start more than bitches these days. So it's like, bro, come on now. Like,
you feel me? It ain't the same like it was back in the day. Now it's open, like guys talking to girls talking about guys, about anything now, sex life, whatever.
It's like girls talk about their pussy and they feel, and then they get mad. Girls talk about their vaginas and they get mad when a nigga try to get at her and just try to fuck her. Like, bitch, you're sitting there throwing out your pussy. You're pretty much advertising your vagina.
And I heard this thing where somebody said like, oh, if it's good, then I should be able to talk about it.
Fuck no.
But my thing is,
if you talk about it, that shit is trash.
What's the quote you've heard your entire life? What's the quote you always heard?
The loudest person is the softest bitch in the room.
But not even that. Sex sells.
Oh yeah, sex always sells.
So it's really money if you really think about it. Because guys, there's some creeps out there that be in their rooms on the computer and shit, looking at these girls and even young girls and child porn and all this crazy ish. It's a lot of sick people, but porn and all that is like a billion, dollar industry type. So like now it's like sex always sells nowadays. Like how many people you've seen switch up, talk more explicit about this and that, and now they getting more followers, more clicks, whatever, more views. So like for you, it's like when you're talking about like, oh, sharing that with a lot of people, it's like, yeah, you want to keep that private. You don't want everybody knowing your business.
You don't want anybody in your sex life.
But you need that person to vent to keep your mental sane, because you want to have all your thoughts to yourself. It's good to talk and let things out. Like we always talked about, who you give your energy to. You gotta be careful.
There be bitches that be just talking about that shit to anybody.
But like you, like you're not like you're not like every girl talking about
I'm
like,
not an open book out
I'm
here,
not going to tell everybody my sex life, this and that. But then some girl look at you like, are you judging? Like, are you trying to act like you better than us, whatever? No, I'm just different, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Not even that. I just learned that the more you speak, the more you got to talk, the more they got to talk about. That's just like when you're in front of people, when you're in front of people that you don't want to be in front of. The more you speak, the more they come out your mouth. They always say, just shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing till your lawyer get there. When your lawyer get up, you're saying too much. You're saying one word, you're saying too much. Just shut the fuck up. So it's like, bro, like, the more you're talking, it's just like, now you're gonna have, and me, I'm a type of person that's like, the more you talk and shit like that, you're gonna have to back that bitch up.
As far as like anything?
No, like, I mean, we're talking about sex and shit like that. So it's just like in that situation. I mean, just in general, and just personally, is just, I don't like to say anything out of my mouth unless I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Now I know this shit gets in my way, of course.
9 times out of 10, you would.
But you know how I am. Like, I'm a type of person that I like to, when it comes to making moves and shit like that, it's like I'm the type of person that 9 times out of 10, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna fucking do it, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it done. So it's just like, but that's just me.
That's a good mindset.
Cause then nobody's gonna do it for me.
That's a good mindset to have.
Another thing I wanted to talk about that, I don't know, like, nowadays is just fucking crazy. So I don't know, like I was telling you earlier, I watched this movie. Man, let me find out the name on the movie on Tubi. I don't know if everybody watches Tubi and shit,
Tubi?
but
What the hell is that?
Tubi is.
Sounds like
You think Janae's on here?
Shit. Hey, Janae, if you on here, shout out to you, yo.
No, I'm gonna see if she's on here so I can go ahead and add her.
I can't wait to have her on here, bro. Me and her were going at it.
Y'all are making up titles.
We was arguing like at the front desk, like going. She had a customer get involved. It was crazy.
She might as well be the third person.
Bro, we were having a huge debate. That was crazy.
What was I gonna look up? I forgot.
I think it's Scorpio or something. Shout out to Janae if you watching.
Oh no, she's not watching. Nobody's on. Tubi.
Or if she watches, shout out to Janae, yo. One of the few people that be supporting, rocking. We got shout supporters. People been down since day one, Off of the Dome podcast.
It's called Secret Society.
That sound like a freaking that's the show you talking about.
It's like a movie.
I thought it was a cult.
No, it's a movie. It's called Secret Society.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So the person's name is Celeste, and then one of them is.
I've heard Celeste in another movie before.
And then remember this guy that got famous off of his fucking looks? That
was like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
more than 10 years ago.
His ass.
I remember that junior year. He got famous. Is he like a model now?
That's what he got. He got famous coming out of prison, and then he became a fucking famous model just because he's so pretty.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right?
I remember that.
Is my famous? I'm pretty.
I remember he went viral with that picture.
He saw because his fucking eyes.
Did I see him in a commercial about selling chains or something?
He probably is. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yo, shout out to him, man. That's what's up.
Getting it off his looks. Shit. Clap, clap, clap. So while I brought that movie up, there's this video that is surfacing on Instagram. Well, there's a lot of videos right now that are going. I guess everybody's coming out the closet now. Well, it's not even coming out the closet because I don't know what's considered gay nowadays. I don't know what's considered anything. No offense to nobody.
I always thought it was same sex type.
Yeah, that's what I thought gay was, but now with the trans stuff going on and everything like that, no offense to nobody.
Dave Chappelle.
Shut up. But it's just like so in the video, like I was telling you, the trans was saying that she feels like she doesn't have to announce or say anything. She's not obligated to say anything. Mm-hmm. Going to, for example, like she went to a bar and she feels like she doesn't need to announce to the person that approaches her, like a woman, she doesn't need to announce to that person that she is at birth by man.
She feels like she's not obligated.
Mm-hmm.
But does she? So she also doesn't feel like he doesn't have to know.
I guess she feels like she doesn't have to tell the first couple days.
That's not misleading though.
That's very misleading.
Because if I was the other person, I would feel the type of way.
That's how a lot of people get killed.
Because you don't know what you're getting yourself into.
That's how a lot of people get killed.
If you're not honest with that person, then it's not going to work.
Like, a lot of people, like, no offense to no community or anything, but a lot of people don't. Not everybody is comfortable. And not everybody is okay with that. Like, I personally am okay with it. You do what you want to do, but just like I say, don't cross me. I'm okay. But you know, you are what you are. You live up how you want to live. But my thing is, don't, because in my eyes, by you doing that, you're living a lie.
Yeah. If they're not telling you.
If they're not telling the person, because it's like, okay, you know this person is straight. So you know what you look like. You know what you paint to look like. But just because you paint to look like that doesn't mean that you're necessarily that until you're considered whatever you consider. But that doesn't mean that you go ahead and live a secret life and sit there and lead somebody on and then they not expect no heat.
Exactly.
Or no consequences. Like,
that's how I be.
It's like, okay, what if you did that or whatever. That person didn't announce that they were originally born man and that person contracted HIV. See? Off rip, you're already going to get murdered just because you contracted that person. If you knowingly know you have HIV, you're already doing life with that. But then you better hope you don't do life in the cemetery. This person doesn't kill you.
If they about that.
Because it's like, oh my, people don't like that. Like, some people, like, without knowingly, like, bro, you're taking my manhood from me. Like, without me knowing, like, you understand? It's like, look at it in that position. It's like you're taking my manhood without me even knowing you're taking my manhood. That's like going to jail, going to prison and getting raped, and you've never done that before. Like,
damn.
You get me? It's just like, why would you even? Because one thing leads to another, especially if drinks are involved. So why would you even deal with a person knowing that person is not that?
Yeah, it's like you feel like you've been fooled and hoodwinked and jinked the whole time. It's like, boy, I continue going on with this. It's like, from the rip, is this.
I feel like you should give that person the option, though. That's not up to you to make that that decision.
And I guess I understand why the person doesn't want to say anything, because they want to see where it goes first.
But that's not right. How do they be like? And it's crazy because in the comments they were like, no offense to that community, but it's like, you guys be so proud, loud and proud to claim what you guys are, and shit, say everything that you guys say, do everything loud and proud and all this stuff. But then when it comes to you, good, you need to smack you. It went to the wrong hole. Pause.
Pause. Oh God.
But it's like, stuff like that. Like, it's
sorry,
like,
y'all. We're gonna edit that out.
But yeah, so it's just like,
oh shit.
There's your mic. I don't know. That just bothers me. So, since I'm confused about this gender stuff, I don't know, like, it's just like, okay, so.
Sorry, y'all, we live. We live. Dolan trying to kill me. I'm just gonna blame her.
They could always blame me.
Oh no. You're my scapegoat.
So, I know, right? All the time. So then, I don't know, like, this topic is just like, I don't even know what's a way to go about it, because it's like, I don't want nobody to get offended.
You feel you're gonna somebody get offended? Shit's off with the dome. Shit, you just.
I know that, but it's just like, damn, I don't want to get canceled.
Shit, I feel you. You don't want to get canceled.
Like
you ain't got no filter, but you want to get canceled either.
I feel like everything should be based off of honesty, like,
that's
especially something like that. Like, it's just like, come on now. Cause then it's like, well, if you get the consequence, and the consequence is that person's abused you and probably fucking near dear life, like death situation, is that person wrong for doing that?
Yeah, because if I catch something and you don't tell me this whole time,
or not even catching something, it's just like just in general, you didn't tell me you were a man.
That's what I'm saying. If I was that person, I would feel some type of way. I would be upset. I'll be mad. I wouldn't want to talk to you no more.
I don't know, everybody.
Because then if you was honest with me, then I could have thought about like, okay, maybe now that I know, moving on. But now it's
if
like,
you would have, a lot of people, if they would have been honest with me, they would have never got involved. They would have never even.
Some people would have probably not even think about it.
And some people would have never thought about it and just went the other way. Like, but that should be up to them. That should not be up to the other. Like
that basically, it's like you're trying to control the situation.
Yeah, you're pretty much in a control the situation.
You can't do that. You gotta let people.
And in the movie that I told you that I watched, it's just like the guy ended up finding he was gonna get drafted. And the next day he was gonna get drafted or whatever, and that was the only reason why he didn't kill her. But when he found out from word of mouth that these people moved from Philly, and when they moved from Philly, they moved out there, and they were sitting here scamming niggas, gold digging and shit, and they were really, they look like me, but they really still have that. So when the guy asked, he was like, okay, like now because he was asking her, and the girl was like, why what made you think that? Like, what made you ask me that? And
what the hell, double M?
Sorry, my brother. You see? But yeah, so it's just like with that situation. He almost killed her, but she ran into the bathroom and saved herself.
And then his life would have been over.
And his life would have been over because of some shit like that. But it's like, damn, who's really wrong?
The girl who withheld information. But it's not right to kill somebody, but still. This would have been prevented if you would have been honest from jump, That's all I'm saying. For real, for real.
He said, damn, Elie can't even say hi.
I didn't know who she was talking about. She just said, my brother. Calm down, bro. I barely even see you at work anymore. You don't say nothing, dog.
He hasn't been going.
I'm just messing with you, Kev. I just like talking trash with you. You're the only person. Well, one of the few people.
Somebody's by my house.
Huh?
I said somebody's by my house.
And Kevin, what the hell is Lindori, bro? I don't understand what that is. What the hell is Lindori? What is Lindori?
Cute.
What is Lindori, bro?
Lindo means cute.
What?
Lindo means cute. Bori is Boricua, Puerto Rican.
You're a cute Puerto Rican. Yo, Kevin, change your tag, bro.
He's a pretty boy.
Yo, Kevin, change your tag, dog. Girls already know that, bro. You don't gotta gloat it in front of people's faces, dog.
Damn, my face is getting fat and shit. I've been gaining weight this winter.
Boricua, Borana, Dominicano. And then I forget the word. Colombiano. Hey, Kevin, I'm going to listen to 100% when I get home. Just for you, bro. I'm going to listen 100% when I get home, bro.
So, yeah, let me get off this topic before it gets more in depth. But, yeah, just be honest, people. Be honest. And then that's how you work a relationship. So, as we talk about relationships and being honest.
Oh, yeah. Take that. Yeah.
All right. I want to talk about... What is the first sign to realize that you are in a toxic relationship or friendship?
What's the first sign to know when you're in a toxic relationship or friendship? Man, I got one. When you realize they're a liar. When they be lying.
What if they just don't know how to tell the truth?
Huh?
What if they just don't know how to tell the truth?
What do you mean, bro? That's just like...
I was trying to see how long it was going to take you to fucking say something.
Tell the truth. Then that's still not being honest, yo. Like, come on, man. If this is gonna work, you have to be honest, bro. If you keep lying and keep lying and keep lying and keep lying, and I ain't gonna lie, there is this thing called little white lies. We all do it. We still do it to this day, where like I'll just say this little white lie to protect or whoever. They won't say anything, they won't get mad, or they don't need to know everything. I'll just give them this little white lie. But I'm telling you, man, lies can make people look at you funny, bro. It can make people look at you some type of way. You feel me? So what the hell?
Why
do I hear echo?
I'm like, how do I mute it?
But yeah, man. Toxic to me is when the first thing is when they're not honest, when they start lying.
Put one on your side.
That's the first toxic. That's the first sign of toxic. What do you think is the first sign of a toxic relationship or friendship? Damn, zoomed in. Yeah.
I don't know. The first sign of toxic is, well, there's a lot of red flags.
Okay.
Like you said, flags. One thing is lying.
Yeah, that's number one right there.
Especially the white lies. Why?
Because, like you just said, well, I don't know if you're trying to finesse it or you're being honest, but they don't know how to tell the truth. But my thing is...
No, I'm really for real. They don't know how to tell the truth. Like,
that's what
there's a lot of people...
That's what I'm saying. I thought you were serious about that. Like, white lies can build... That white lie can build
to
up one big, man.
Fucking mess. A catastrophe.
And what if somebody catches you in that white lie?
Well, you're fucked.
Exactly.
I suck at lying. I can't lie for shit. Not even to save me, bro. Like, the only way I could probably save, like, if there's a gun to my head and I have to lie, just save somebody, the only way I could probably save you is that I have a song playing in my head.
Oh my God, I don't think I can lie. Can I lie?
Bro, I'm horrible.
I feel like I'm good at it, but I feel like some people who really know you're like, come on, bro. People who don't know you, they'll just either have to go 50-50 on it. But like, to me, like you said, so you agree that lying is the number one thing as far as lying toxic?
For the most part, yeah.
See?
That's for the most part is lying.
What's the second one for you?
Hitting agendas, but that's lying.
Same thing, right?
Hitting agendas is a lie. It's a form of a lie. Damn, that's like fucking it, bro. Because everything leads up to lying if you think about it. Like, anything a person can do, because anything a person can do is like leading up to lying. Or just being toxic, just being cheater.
Cheating. Well, that's
abuse.
Cheating is like the bomb of a toxic. Abusive.
There's mental, emotionally,
abuse.
Emotionally, physically, verbally. There's all those types of abuse that's freaking toxic. There's so many fucking narcissists in this fucking world. It's not even crazy. Manipulators.
That one is a lot of people manipulate.
But isn't that
not
like
a lot of people? But that's manipulate, huh?
Isn't that like a narcissist though?
In a sense,
right?
Selfishness.
Yeah. In relationships, that's like the number one problem is selfishness.
Like it's for you, it's really like in the person in a relationship or friendship, it's all about you, and that person is just like a sidekick or whatever type ish.
Really add on to the light and shit.
Yeah, you start feeling you start feeling underappreciated and stuff like that. That's one of the worst feelings somebody can feel. When someone starts feeling underappreciated, bro.
It's hard to get that person back.
It's hard to get that person back. It's something like that's like a
that's like an outlet for somebody to cheat on you. If for a weak person, of course. But I'm saying like that's usually like an outlet. That's usually somebody's outlet to like get out of or like to go ahead and find somebody else because of that.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, like that's one of the signs. Feeling underappreciated, not feeling enough, not feeling worthy, whatever. Once you start feeling like that, because then that person can manipulate you, having one foot in, one foot out. Like, yeah, I appreciate you, but then at the same time, I'm not really showing it. I say with my words, but I don't show with my actions. Do
you feel like that's why a lot of marriages, or like there's not enough marriages, because there's always one foot in and one foot out? I feel like a lot of people nowadays, like when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, right? Like they'll get in a relationship and most relationships or most people in relationships, like they was some way somehow like they'll have a form of connection or communication with somebody from their past, whether it's their ex, whether it's somebody that they have sexual intercourse, somebody or something like that that they know that their partner does not know that they have, but they keep that person around. So I feel like a lot of people, like, when a lot of relationships don't work because they have one foot in, one foot out.
Yeah.
Like, because they always think that what if? Like, what if I go with this person and I'm not happy with this person? But what if I was meant to be with this person and I left that person to go be with this person? And it's just like so many what ifs.
Shout out to Jason Derulo, what if?
But I feel like that's where the grass is greener term comes in. Like, it's like, you can't think the grass is always greener on the other side. Because it's like, if you're going to always look for better, you're going to always find it. There's always better out there.
It's hard to find it, though.
So, of course, there's not hard to find it. It's not hard to find always better out there. Because you don't know what that person's looking for to be better. Like, okay, for example, right? I could be in my relationship, right? For example, just an example, I could be in my relationship and we're lacking communication. So because this is nowadays females, because I'm lacking, or my husband or my partner's lacking communication, I will go ahead and find that communication somewhere else. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily cheating physically. I just want that communication. I want that verbal talk. I want
that. Is it cheating mentally?
I think so, because just once you open that door to go ahead and allow somebody to have that, especially when you're in a relationship already, it's just like just giving that person that ultimatum or that high power over you. It's just like, what are you doing? Because it's just like, all right, you're stepping out your relationship, like, instead of, like, me, like, I could have problems with my husband ain't perfect. I know I'm not perfect. I'm a fucking bitch probably 50% of the time. But my love makes up more than 50% of that. So I'm great. Like, we're thankful for each other, you feel me? I just be bipolar. I'm bipolar. I think I'm schizophrenia. I think I'm everything, right?
Oh, shit.
So my thing is, right, so I'm just talking. I don't know what the fuck I am. I have A, B, C, D. So... fucking, right? So it's just like, all right, I could be with this person, right? Me being with this person and he could do things that I may not like. Things that may turn me off. But because I love that person so much, I'm not going to allow that to turn me off. I'm going to allow myself to go ahead and be like, okay, you know what? We're grown. We're grown people. Let me put my big girl pants on and be like, okay, partner, this is what's bothering me. So I don't want it to escalate. So I'm telling you, this is what's bothering me. Now let's work on it.
I agree. Instead of like holding it in and...
Because me, I'm a type of person, if I hold shit in, I blow up. And it's worse for me to blow up. Because once I blow up, it's fuck everybody.
Yep. You start
I'm a fucking bomb.
You start holding that in and then you start going crazy.
Yeah, so that's why now, like, I've been learning myself. Like, today I went to go get a Philly. I went to go take myself to eat and shit like that. That's why I was calling you.
Freaking Philly.
I was fucking calling you for that too.
They doing me dirty over there, bro.
Shit, they did me great today. But fucking... Nah, they did me great today.
Maybe because it's you. Maybe they know it's me.
They know me.
They keep trying me, bro. Like, that shit don't even be toasted. It should be soft and cold. Like, what the fuck?
So then just tell them exactly how you want it and then do it. And then just stand right there just to make sure nobody try nothing.
The East Coast came out. Stand over there and make sure nobody try nothing.
Don't even fucking do shit to my shit, motherfucker.
Hey, where you going? Why you
going? Wash your fucking hands.
Why is your hand over there? Hey, raise it up. There you go. Yeah, where the lettuce at?
Well, I don't do all that shit. Not the lettuce and all that.
But maybe that's why marriage is not working, because it's never feeling balanced.
Yeah, marriages are not, like, nowadays, just like, nobody's happy. It's like, what the fuck? Y'all need to be happy. Learn to be happy with what you guys have.
Bro, husbands are killing wives now, and wives killing husbands.
Yeah. It's always been like that, though.
Like, it's crazy, though. It's like,
always been like that.
And then
just
the kid
now
suffers.
It's more out there now. That's all it is.
Oh my god.
We got social media and shit. But that's always been like that.
It's crazy. Like, you can't be with nobody. If not, it's either you. If not with me.
But that's how my baby daddy was for a while. And this is the young man, my husband. is the only nigga that he did not try because he knew he couldn't try his ass. That nigga fucking scared all my ex-boyfriends away. Not saying like I had a lot, but I'm saying like, bro, out of the 2 ex-boyfriends I had, that nigga scared both them bitches away. Like, cause there's a lot of men they think like, yo, if I can't have you, nobody else can have you. Oh, mind you, I got pregnant from a nigga. The nigga poked holes in the condom. That's how I got pregnant. So it's like,
that's crazy.
Come on now, like, you see how crazy that I was dealing with a fucking nut.
It's fucked up.
No, my son was my blessing. That was my greatest blessing. Like, he changed my life. He definitely did. Like, I know that's mini me. I know I want to punch him in his head sometimes, but nigga, that nigga makes my life. He makes me a kid again.
That's crazy.
That's like the best thing that man ever did. And I still be wondering, like, he's dead or alive. I don't even know if he's dead or alive. I hate that part. That I don't be knowing that part. Because it's like I don't care about him, but I care for him because of the fact that he's the father of my kid. Like, bro, if something was to happen to him and my son was to see that shit on the news, I know my son would go crazy. So I'm just like, I'm a very loving person. And it's just like, even with my baby daddy now, like he be fucking up and shit like that. Like I would all the time, like, and I talk to my husband. So me and my husband, we got that, and we both want him to be in the picture. You get me? So it's not like we're on the opposite side or anything like that. We're not against each other or anything like that. But it's just like I be asking him like, yo, brother, you need help? Like, you need somebody to talk to? Like, I couldn't, but just doing that, niggas just take that shit and fucking run with it.
Ooh, she want me back.
Yeah, she want me back.
She thinking about your boy.
Fine. Like, nigga, no, bitch, I give a fuck about you because, bitch, your nut made our kid, bitch.
Oh, shit.
Like, what the fuck? Besides that, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you. If we ain't had that kid, nigga, you would have been dead to me. I wouldn't even know if he was dead. I wouldn't even care. But the only reason why I care is because we got that beautiful bundle of joy. But besides that, bro, what the fuck none of that shit. I'm very loving, bro.
Hey, man.
I just got a big heart.
Hey, man. That's why it's crazy when the kid suffers, when the parents don't get along or things don't, that'd be the only thing. And then the parent like, damn, I love my kid, but the kid gotta go through this too. And then the kid draws that toxicity and throws it out into the world, and the cycle repeats itself. That's what.
So how you feel about people being in relationships or people staying into parenting or staying around in the same household with people that just because they have kids with them but they don't want to be with that person? I feel like that's more toxic. It's itchy as fuck.
Because then you'll start resenting that person.
Look at this. It was red.
Oh, I forgot. Damn.
You forgot what I was talking about, nigga?
I didn't know.
You over here laughing like, no, nigga, that's not hurt. Like, why you laughing?
I'm not thinking about your bruise. I'm thinking about your leg just itching.
My leg is inside out.
You said my legs. You said my leg is itching. You didn't say my scar is itching.
No, my leg, like the inside of my leg and the scar, everything is itching from inside out.
I didn't know.
And that's why I said that, because that's exactly what I meant.
You literally have to show it to me to understand what.
That shit is looking ugly right now.
Saying, oh damn. You have to make a song called "Scarred for Life."
For real, right?
Type shit. Represent. But yeah, I feel like damn, your itch threw me off. What was I saying? Oh yeah.
I asked you. I said that. How do you feel about like parents and stuff like that staying in the relationships just because of the kids? Like, I feel like that's more toxic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I was gonna say, because then you start resenting that person. And then you like.
I feel like a lot of people start resenting the kid too.
Oh shoot.
In a lot of households nowadays, like I saw a post today, they were like, how can a mother need a break from her kid? But I be needing a break from my kid all the time.
Daycare.
My son is grown as fuck. He got school. So that's my break.
After school program.
No, that's my break. Him going to school. But I'm saying like, yeah, of course he's gonna get older. But I'm saying like. People are, okay, I feel like people with no kids always have the most to say with the people that have kids and voice their opinion?
People without kids.
People without kids always got something to say about people with kids voicing their opinion. And yeah, it may sound fucked up with what we say. Like sometimes, like I say, I'd be like, yo, sometimes like I be needing a break. So yeah, I drop my kid off at my mom's house, but that's what he wants. He wants to go to his grandma's house on the weekends. And he'd rather be over there on the weekend, and then he'd rather be come home on the weekdays. Like, I'm not getting rid of my kid, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I need my mental... I'm an adult. I can't do nothing. Like, a lot of people that say shit like that be having a support system. They be having family. They be having friends. They be having all that shit. And it's like, bro, like, a lot of us don't. A lot of us don't have family. A lot of us have fucking crackhead family members. Like, I can't just leave my kid. Would you rather let me leave my fucking kid with crackhead Sam? Or would you rather let me leave my kid where I know he's going to be safe?
And as you're an adult and as you get older, it's like, yo, I need time to
I need
myself.
Mental sanity. Like,
I need mental stability. It's like, yo, like, you don't understand. Like, you as the person...
Especially with no kids, y'all always talking shit.
And you're constantly hearing...
Just because you have a kid with you and you babysit a kid and give it back to his parent doesn't mean you have a kid. Okay?
Yeah, it's like constantly hearing that person and hearing that person. Like, if you're around your kid and anybody, like, you want a break, you want space. And if that person doesn't get it, you're going to go crazy. You're going to drive yourself insane. And then you're going to explode on that person. You're going to be like, yo, I need you to, like, just, my kid or anybody, just give me some space. I need some alone time. I need some quiet time. If you don't give me that time, I'm going to go crazy. And I don't want to go crazy. And that person looking at you like,
this shit
you have a temper problem. And it's like, no,
they always look at us like we're angry.
Like you're getting on my case.
We're not angry.
And I'm getting sick and tired of it. Some people from the outside
gonna
be like, yo,
this is what drives women, or this is what drives the mental insane women to go ahead and do what they do to the families, the kids, and everything else. Because the times that they're trying to speak out and they're saying, hey, just take me out. Just take me out one time. Just, let's go on a fucking date. Let's go get something to eat. Let's go ahead and just let's have a babysitter and have a day away from the kids. Sometimes that's all we need. Because remember, us mothers are expected to nurture. We're expected to do everything. We're expected literally to do everything. A mother cannot leave her kid stranded. A father cannot leave, like I always say. A father cannot leave, not no mother. And when the mothers that do, what do they do? DCF and gets involved, they go to jail. Like, it's not normal for a mother to just up and leave her child. You get what I'm trying to say? It's normal in America for a father to up and leave his child. He don't have to go to jail. The most he gets smacked with is fucking child support, of course. And then if he doesn't pay child support, he has to go to jail. But besides that, shit, we up and leave y'all with our kids, nigga. Automatically, nigga, we dealing with court.
That's what I'm telling you, man. You need that break because you don't want to go off on that person, and then you start not liking that person. And like I feel like the other person needs to understand, like, okay, you can't be selfish. Like, let that person do what they need to do, so when they come back, they're refreshed and they're good and they can talk to you. But like I said, there need that communication factor. If you communicate that, and then that person will understand. But if you don't give that person a break, you're going to, like you said, start resenting that person.
That person going to go crazy.
You're not going to mess with it. You're not going to want to be around that person. You don't want to talk to that person. You're going to have an attitude with that person.
It takes a village to have kids. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So all these rich people having kids, like, not rich folks like people with the eye on them. I'm talking about like rich people like white folks downtown. Fucking having all these fucking kids and shit. Bro, don't be having kids and fucking having nannies fucking raise your kids and then wonder why your kids resent you. That's why your kid resents you. Your kid doesn't want you to buy their fucking love. They want you to actually love them, to actually emotionally be connected with them. That's what they want. They want a hug. They want you to tell them and read them a bedtime story every night. I may not read my child a bedtime story every night, but I show them, tell them and tuck him in every freaking night. Give him a kiss and just drown him with kisses. And he feels like he's a fucking baby again, and he loves that. Sometimes that's all a kid wants. They just want to be loved, and they just... But parents are just having kids and they just feel like it's beneficial nowadays and they're just doing all this shit. It's just like, me being around all these kids and I'll be volunteering and stuff like that, and I'll be like, I'd be hearing all these kids tell my son, "Oh my God, I wish your mom was my mom," and I just be like, "Bro, like, those words never came out my mouth. Like, I love my mom. Like, I've never like, I mean, yeah. Ooh, who sent me money? Oh, that was Molly. So it's like, no, that was me. I sent myself money. So it's it's like, bro, like nowadays, they just be having kids and they just pass them along. They just for a check.
Or send them to a group home, and
sending them to that group home is just all they're doing is just fucking
send your kid away.
Bro, you're fucking up your child. Like unless like I know a lot that they don't do abortions and shit like that. Okay, that's a different story. But in a lot of situations, people just get put in these situations and they just want to have a kid and they just have the kid for the money, the financial support, and then it's like, what the fuck? Like, why do you think your kid doesn't like you? You're sitting there you're buying them stuff, yes, which every kid is, oh my God, they see something and of course they love it. But it's like, damn, but what are you doing for that kid to remember you? Like, you without your pockets. Man, this world's so corrupted nowadays, I don't even know.
And the news and everything on the internet reminds you of that. But like you said, it's
all these fucking kids bullying kids nowadays. It's just like, bro.
Hearing about that kid, I saw that video of that kid getting stomped out. That white kid getting stomped to death, beaten to death, white kid. Because he was trying to help this kid getting bullied. So he got stomped to death by like 12 teenagers.
I can imagine that parent.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, what went fucking crazy.
Yeah, you try to protect somebody from getting bullied and you stump it, and then 12 guys stump and beat like
it's this. Like nowadays, it's like, how do you expect kids or something like that not to call the police? Because it's like, or
stitches
people,
get stitches.
Yeah, but it's like stitches get stitches. But bitch, if I don't snitch and I jump in and I sit there and try to help that pedestrian, either way it goes, it's a life or death situation. Like, what do you want me to do? And I don't personally feel comfortable just seeing somebody get hurt.
We talked about that, about how jumping into somebody's business, life or death type ish.
Yeah, but that's a woman and that's in a relationship. That's different. We're talking about an innocent bystander getting his ass beat or just trying to sit there and just trying to help a kid getting bullied. That's not a relationship. That's different.
Would you risk your life for it?
I think that's the part that I'll be stitches have snitches or whatever the fuck.
Stitches have stitches.
Snitches have stitches or whatever the fuck you said. Like, bro, like on that situation, then yeah, I would have to get something else involved because it's like I can't do nothing. I have a family to go home to, and nowadays it's like you can't put yourself in a situation to where it's like you can't make it home.
So that innocent person will die then?
No, they're not gonna die.
But you gotta think fast.
If I have my gun or anything like that and I can do whatever I can do, even if it's in the air or whatever, that'll scare motherfuckers. I'll scare them off if I can. I'll do anything to try to scare a person off, but I'm not going to put myself in danger. Okay. I cannot put myself in danger.
Okay, but you would do something.
I would do something. I'm not saying that I won't do nothing.
Damn, would I do anything? I don't know what I would do.
Shit, you see what I did last time I called your ass? You looked like my fucking bodyguard.
When
we went downtown.
Oh shit! I don't know what I was getting myself into. But
you already see how I am. Like I don't
showed
that
up.
shit.
I just showed up.
And I thank God you did.
Huh?
I said I thank God you did, cause that day, like I told, like remember my husband, he was mad that I went out that night to down there, cause it's like, yo, what if that would have been you and all that shit. So he was highly upset.
I could say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
No, you can say it. I don't give a fuck.
All right. Let's not forget why you were there in the first place.
No, he knows. he definitely remembers that. He definitely remembers that. But my thing is that he says that I should have just stayed home. I could have just been mad at home. Which is true.
I don't know the way you was feeling that day.
I'd rather go out, cause I told him if I would have stayed home, nigga, I would have been drinking some more. I would have been driving these streets, and if I would have saw anybody I didn't want to see. No, nigga.
What? I can't. Why you said? What was that? Why you just said? No, nigga. What? You just said you would have been.
No, I would have been in the streets.
Bro.
Like
you literally just said I would have been out there.
Yeah, looking for his ass.
That's why I said like you would have swerving through the. All right.
Oh.
She doesn't listen to Meek Mill, y'all.
I didn't know you were saying a bar on me. That's
send me through the pile. All right.
My bad. I wasn't thinking music. I was just thinking.
No. It's just you said you been out in the streets. You would have been like swerving, driving.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have been.
Right, so what I say wrong then?
Shit.
She's just ready for attack mode.
You see my nose sweating?
Oh my gosh, that's the third time her nose sweats. You already know. Oh damn. You already know her nose sweats. You already know, bro.
So I'm gonna just keep it on this one.
But yeah, like you said, man, I just feel like, I feel like, I don't know, it's so hard, man. I don't know if I would get involved, but like you said, going back to everything, you just need a break to yourself and staying to yourself.
I feel like everybody just needs a break. Everybody needs to take the time for themselves. Like, today, like I told you, I went out to go eat by myself, which things I don't usually do, but...
Where'd you go?
I told you I was going to go get my Philly.
Oh, yeah.
But I stood there, I sat there, I drank a beer, I sat there, ate by myself.
You did it today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just sat there by myself and I just enjoyed the view. I enjoyed nature. Like today, it was a beautiful day.
Downtown, nature?
Mm-hmm. I had my boots on, I had my high heels on.
You was eating it outside or inside?
Inside. They don't have the chairs outside.
Nature there.
I'm just saying, like, earth. Like, nigga, I'm looking outside. Nigga, I'm not in my house. That's nature.
From the Philly spot?
I had a park somewhere, nigga. But I have to walk from the parking.
Oh, so I thought you ate in the.
I did, but I'm saying, like, I had to walk. I was walking around downtown.
Heard you.
Then I went to go eat.
Got you. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So I had fun. Like, I need to start doing that more.
I remember that day I called you when you was downtown. It's always downtown for some reason.
I like downtown. I don't know why. Like, I like being downtown by myself.
I remember when I called you that day. You said you was in downtown. I'm about to find a spot. I'm about to go feed the birds. I'm about to go get a blanket, look at the water. I'm about to just...
That's exactly what I did that day. I brought my laptop.
I was like, damn. Okay. I said, you usually do that? You was like, yeah. You said from time to time I do that, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what you said. You need a break from your kid. You need to do that. It's
just life sometimes. Like, I feel like I'd be so overwhelmed with just everything. It's just like, fuck.
But you need that spiritually, too.
I need that I just need, like, just everything by myself sometimes. Cause
Zen mode.
Remember, like, I have my businesses. I have my mother mode. I have my wife mode. I'm his assistant. I'm everything. I'm my own assistant. I'm my own marketing. I'm my own everything. Like, it's just like, bro, I'm tired. I'm only one person. I feel like I'm working like a robot. You get me? And I'm not even like where I want to be at. So imagine where I want to be.
Life of an entrepreneur.
Bro, I'm like, I mean, I'm gonna figure it out.
Maybe that's what owners be feeling. Like they have so much responsibilities. They try to make so much revenue and shit.
But there's some owners that they'll sit there and they'll hire people. And me personally, I don't feel like I need to hire people because I don't trust nobody. Like,
so
I don't want.
Yourself.
I do it myself.
And then you get exhausted.
I don't get exhausted. Like, me, what it happens is that I have all these outlets that come out of nowhere and they be uppercutting me. Like my taxes, shit. I had to do that shit myself. So it was like, bro, that shit took like 2-3 weeks from my life. You feel me? Like,
but you had to do it.
But I had to do it because I'd rather do it myself than rather sit there and pay a motherfucker $1,400 for something I could do my damn self. That nigga, I'm smart.
Out there.
You feel me? Like, I know how to make money. I know how to do the shit. So why would I pay for somebody to do it when I know how to do it myself?
Yourself.
You feel me? So
does that exhaust you or does
it overwhelm you? It does. It did overwhelm me. I can tell you that.
It did overwhelm me.
It did overwhelm me.
She's human, y'all. She's human.
It was. But remember, I was like, oh my god. I was just like, bro, what the fuck? And that was another reason why we couldn't record either. Because I was like, yo, I have to figure this shit out. Like, it's just like, bro, I can't do nothing. Because remember, I'm trying to build this up, but it's like I gotta think about my other businesses too that I've been trying to build up.
The spa.
So it's like, oh my god, I gotta figure out this. I gotta make money. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Like, if I ain't got no money, then I can't build my van. So it's like, yeah.
So how do you manage it all?
Praying, God.
Ding,
breathing,
ding, ding.
Deep breathing a lot. Bro, you know how many times I take a deep breath and be like, fuck, in the car? Like, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
I haven't done that in a minute.
Like, bro, sometimes I go, the other day, I'm not gonna lie, yo, you know when they say that it helps you to fucking scream and shit like that? Bro, that shit helps.
It does. Yeah,
so I'm gonna go to the, you know where I wanna go? I wanna go to the rage room. That you start breaking glasses and all that shit, start breaking cups and all that.
You
break glass, you break all that shit. You have axe,
you have... give you goggles?
Yeah, they give you the goggles, they give you the whole suit and all that shit. I want to go there.
Is that a place to like blow off steam type shit?
Yeah.
Instead of killing
I want to do stuff like that instead of me being in the white box, want to hurt somebody and being in the white box.
Or getting drunk or...
ending up somewhere,
drugs.
God forbid, somewhere I don't need to be. Like, but I don't lost too many people in this life. I don't need to lose myself.
Too many to count.
My husband will go crazy. My son will go crazy. My mom will go crazy. Shit, like my husband said, he said, me and him would be like Ike and Tina. He said, don't you fucking do this shit. Don't you die on me. I'll kill you myself. Remember Tina and Ike and Tina?
Oh, okay.
Remember when she tried to do that overdose or whatever, that he was like, don't you die on me. Don't you die on me. I'll kill you myself. You better wake up.
That's how mad he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was just talking
shit. How the fuck you did that shit? You gonna die on me, bitch. Yeah, so we just gotta learn how to communicate. Pretty much everybody. It's just that's really what it be.
Communication is so bad.
Communication is key, but people are just so horrible at it.
Oh,
but God. That's why
people don't know how to communicate. Huh?
I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, a parent, that they said it and they made a point. They said the only reason why kids don't or people don't communicate nowadays is because they're so stuck on these phones. They don't know how to communicate. How do you know how to communicate when you have a phone in your face? You're only used to texting. You're used to FaceTiming. So the face that I see is you on the phone. The texting, that's the communication. I don't need to see somebody face to face. That face to face is different. That face to face gives you butterflies. That FaceTime and that text don't.
Phones is killing the face to face.
It's killing the social society.
People don't know how to communicate and talk anymore. And I feel like people just get uncomfortable. They don't know how to do it. I'm big on communication and face to face and all that stuff, but I feel like that's the real. I don't like all these hidden agendas and shit getting mixed through devices and shit.
I feel like everybody has a hidden agenda.
It gets confusing. Man,
it's so scary.
You're right. Everybody has their own agendas.
Everybody has their own agenda, and it's just like, bro.
But there's some people out there you can put that guard down and let them know what's going on. Me
personally, my best friend, my husband is my best friend. Besides you, of course, but that's my best friend before you. So it's just like that's my best friend. Like, so it's just like
Supposed to talk it out, Double M. Supposed to talk it out.
But sometimes it be hard though when you have your own partner. It's hard. Cause like, how do you don't want to offend your partner?
You feel like you want to keep some things to yourself.
No, it's not even that. You don't want to offend your partner. You don't ever want to make your partner feel like offended, or you want to ever feel like make them feel like it's anybody else or anything, which is never anybody else or nothing like that. But I'm saying like sometimes what you say and how you say it can make them think, or how you act. Like sometimes I'll be in my mood, like I told you, I think I may be fucking schizophrenia and shit. I don't know what the fuck I am exactly.
Oh shit, Shutter Island.
But it's just like, bro, like. It's just like, you feel me? Like, a person could be bipolar, they could be fighting with their own demons. And just everybody knows how to deal with it different. Everybody, some people, they train their mental to deal with it. But not everybody's strong like that.
I think the partner, all he wants to do is just be there for you.
Yeah. So it's like me, I just be like, oh my God, you're drowning me. Get the fuck away from me. But it's like,
for trying to be there.
Yeah, and it's just like, cause it's just I'm depressed at the moment. You get me? It's like I don't want nobody around me. I don't like nobody around me. I don't want. I'm
So do you tell that person you just need a break? Or do you communicate that? If you don't communicate that.
No, I start to communicate when I'm depressed.
See, that's bad.
But my husband knows me so well that he knows how to deal with me.
Yeah, but I think.
And we communicate about it afterwards.
In that regard. Okay, if you're saying that, if you get depressed and you don't want that person to kind of like be there for you in that moment, you just want to get away. But if you don't
I be wanting them to be there for me, but I don't know how I want them to be there for me. Because how can I figure it out when I can't figure it out myself?
Maybe,
so me personally,
maybe y'all can figure it out together.
But I can't. We can't because I don't know.
You don't know what?
I don't know. That's exactly what. I don't know. So it's like if I don't know, whatever it may be, if I don't know, I'm a person, but I don't know. I can't add somebody along if I don't know myself.
And then it just
so it's like
there.
I'll be deep in my thoughts, and once I'm deep in my thoughts, I'll figure it out, or I won't even figure it out, but I'll get in a better headspace. Once I get in a better headspace, that I'm not going through that cloud no more.
So what do you want that person to do when you're going through that?
That person does what he does. He loves me, so he's always there.
But you just say you don't want them to be there at the time.
I don't want them to be there, but it doesn't mean that they're not there. They're just there from a distance. Like, they'll call me, they'll check on me. Like,
but you said, do you communicate that, or are they just supposed to know?
They just know.
Some people don't know though. But I mean, if that's
my partner though. That's what I'm saying. It's different. I've been with this man for so long.
Okay, what about your friends?
I don't have no friends, but you. And you know when I disappear, bro, I just disappear. It ain't nothing against you. Just because I'm going through depression or anything,
okay.
I mean I'm taking it out on you or anything.
Let's take you out of it. Let's talk in general. People who are going through something, and if that person wants to be there for you, but they don't know because that person just needs a break, should that person communicate that, or should they just continue doing what they always used to doing? Because then that person starts feeling away.
Me personally.
Like, then you can't even say nothing. You can't even talk. You can't even boom, boom, boom.
You said take me out the equation, right?
Yeah. I'm taking you out of it.
But everybody deals with shit different. Like, everybody has dealt with their own battles.
We're talking about communication, right? And we're saying communication
is communication is ass nowadays. So that's what I'm saying. So it depends on what the person goes through.
Communication.
No, you are.
Communication can fuck up a friendship too.
Fucked up my friendships.
Yeah, communication can.
I'd be too honest.
If communication is not being had, then it's just going to keep being the same old thing.
But what if it is being had and it's too much?
If it's being had, then then at least that person can be all right. At least I know what's going on. But there's no communication.
But some people don't understand that, like. So a lot of friendships that me and that person didn't work out, or me and those people didn't work out, was because. Like, you see how honest I could be with you, that you know that I'm not coming at you. Or, like, I could be with him, or I could be with other people, right? I could be honest to a certain extent with people because they feel like I'm not coming at them. But if once I step that line, my nigga, they feel like I'm coming at them. And it's not that I'm coming at you. It's just that, bro, I'll fuck with you. Like, be grateful enough that I'll fuck with you and I care about you and I want to see you do great. If I didn't give a fuck, then I'll let you fuck up, nigga. I'll let you look like a bum. I'll let you go out there looking like you look like. But I give a fuck about you. All right, that shit don't match, bitch. Let's go. Let me go ahead and let me switch you up your whole. Let me switch up your whole game.
From a place out of love instead of coming.
You feel me? Like I don't be coming out of a place. I come from a genuine place. Like I care about you, bitch. Like I love you. Like it ain't no. I'm not coming at you like I'm hurting. I'm trying to hurt your feelings.
Well, would you at least agree with the fact that if somebody is, like, if you're starting a new relationship or a new friendship and somebody's feeling depressed and that person's going through something and that person doesn't know what's going on and that person's not communicating, should that person at least give that person just a heads up, anything? If you just go ghost, then
the person being depressed or the other person?
The person feeling depressed. If that person just go ghost and don't communicate how that person, the friend, can be there for them, then it's just gonna feel like, you know.
I can't speak because I do that. I go ghosts randomly.
I'm taking you out of it though. I'm speaking in general.
But a lot of people do that.
Doesn't make it right though.
It doesn't make it right.
So how do they get through that if they're trying to keep their friendship going or relationship going?
I feel like it all takes. When it comes to like, so alright, you know how I mean, like, alright, so when I'm not seeing about a person or I'm not hearing from a person, what do I do? Like today, bro, me not hearing from you, nigga, I thought, but you know me, like, when I don't hear from you like either, nigga, like, I got so many, bro, I got PTSD. So when I don't hear from you, it's just like, bro, what the fuck, this is the time that I usually hear from this nigga. What the fuck is going on? I know he went to work yesterday. Did he make it home on, like, safe? Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, that's just me because I'm a caring person. I'm a mom. It just be my instinct. You feel me? Mm-hmm. It don't mean anything else. So it's just like, all right, I can have somebody care for me, being depressed or just speaking in general. A person could be depressed or a person could be going through something. That person going through that thing that doesn't justify, like, the way that they act doesn't justify that person. It doesn't make that person. So, for example, right, me, I could be depressed or whatever, right? You may know how I may go ghost, right? Another person may not. But that other person that may not may go harder than you. Doesn't mean that they're really further than you. It's just that they don't understand me. So because they don't understand me might be the reason why they go harder than you. You understand me. You know me. So you know, all right, bitch, let me back the fuck up. I know you need your space. When you're ready to talk, I'm here for you. You let me know that. But then there might be this other person that may be fucking like, yo, you okay? Hey, you okay? Texting me every day. Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay? That shit will aggravate the fuck out of me. Like,
if that person doesn't know.
Yeah, if that person doesn't know. But it's like, I can't hold that against that person because they don't know. They don't know how to deal with me. They don't know how to go about me. But I can thank them for that later.
So will you tell that person why it's like...
Yeah, not at the moment.
Well, do you feel like that person should tell that person?
They should,
like,
but how can you control?
This is why I act like this because of X, Y, Z.
I mean, of course, but how can you control when a person is going to tell that person? Because not everybody is confrontational at the moment. A lot of people, they got to go through shit, and then when they go through that shit, then they'll sit there and feel, they got to go, like me, I'm a type of person that, like, alright, for example, like last week I was not in my fucking element. So last week I just, like, you see me, I was barely texting people, I was barely on that shit. It's just, bro, alright, I wake up not happy. I wake up like, bro, I'm not where I want to be. That makes me depressed. Me saying to myself, I'm not where I want to fucking be. So that makes me depressed. So that gets me in a hunger game. Like, nigga, I gotta go wake the fuck up. I gotta go make some money. That day I had clients. That day I made more clients. Because guess what, nigga? I'm hungry. It's a mental game. So it's like, all right, I'm hungry. I want to make more money. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. I gotta make it happen. But that person, me going through all this stuff and everything like that, they may look at me posting stuff on Instagram, but really I'm still depressed, nigga. I'm just really trying to make the money. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Like, I posted a lot last week. It doesn't mean that I wasn't depressed. I was depressed all last week. But I guess what? That doesn't pay my bills. Nigga, I still gotta pay bills. Mm-hmm. But I'm just grown enough to know that. Like, I gotta make it happen. Mm-hmm. But not everybody is, not everybody is strong enough to, separate the two and do what they gotta do and all that shit. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess my thing is, basically what I'm trying to say is, I just hope that person doesn't continue feeling like they don't have to communicate when something like that arises, and then that person is just supposed to just know. Eventually that person needs to communicate with that person. If not, then that person's going to feel like, all right, this is just a normal thing. And like not having the communication to be had is like, okay, how am I supposed to like read or know what's going on? Like, nobody likes feeling out of the loop is basically what I'm trying to say. Like, not knowing what to do. Some things are out of your control. Some
I
things
think nobody knows what to do because there's not no manual.
It's like you said, figuring it out. But like I said,
but there's no manual. Like, it's like even you figuring it out, you can figure it out for the moment. But you can figure it out for that 1 week, but that next week might be something different. It might be the same situation, but it might give you a different outcome. Yeah. So you just gotta learn how to analyze the situation, how to be strategic with the shit, how to like move. You just gotta learn how to maneuver with shit and how to act upon shit. A lot of people don't know how to act. They don't know how to. They don't know how to be patient. They don't know how to like. They don't know how to just be positive. Just like I forgot who said it. Everybody always says it, but they always say what you speak onto this world is what you get. So if, like I told you today, that post that I was watching that video, the man said that the devil is the thought. So if you think negative shit, you're gonna get the devil. The devil is in your brain. He's gonna give you that thought. When you pray to God, you get the positivity. You get that, you get that outlook. You get the longevity. But when you go ahead and you start thinking, as soon as you get that negative thought, that's it. Nigga, that devil start fucking with your brain, and you start fucking with your conscience, and you just start, shit can overcome you. It can outbattle you.
Yeah, like I said, I just feel like communication just needs to be had. Like, people can't just go on doing whatever.
But how do you feel like we teach people to have communication?
Hmm?
How do you feel like we can teach people to have communication?
Teach people by talking.
By how? We talk on social media every day. People do lives and everything, telling people to go ahead and talk to people.
Hey, I need to talk to you. Let's meet up somewhere. Boom, boom, boom. Let's set
I'm a procrastinator. So how do you deal with a procrastinator?
If that person keeps procrastinating, then that means maybe it's not that important to that person.
No, I'm an introvert. I like to be home. Some people don't like to be home. Some people like to be out. Some people like to be social. I don't like to be. I'm not a social butterfly.
Okay, so have that person, whoever, meet where you're at.
But they don't want to. So what do you do?
Then that's the problem. How you gonna communicate?
So then how do we go about that? That's what I'm saying. If
someone has to meet. Both people have to meet each other halfway. If then it's not going to work. If it continues to just be like that, because it's not healthy.
That's true.
We need to evolve. We just can't stay in that because we want to be better. We want to be better than that. If we can continue being that, then that's not how you grow. Type ish.
So we're gonna start doing this every week, right?
What?
Recording now. You gotta send me your schedule. Even if it's the beginning of the week, we could do it.
Well, she's not giving me Fridays no more.
So then just send me. I think it's because I was talking about it too much on the fucking podcast.
Maybe. You think she watches or something?
She says Val and everybody else to watch. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. You know me, bro.
Alright, so what's your days off this week?
Oh, I'm not gonna say it on camera.
But yeah, so we just wanted to come on here. I know we've been slacking. Well, now I haven't been slacking. I'm sorry, like I said, I'm using the wrong words.
She said we.
I just changed it to I. I wasn't slacking.
Double I. I'm just playing. I'm fucking with you. Double M-E-E.
Make me feel like shit.
I'm just playing.
Me.
Off of the Dome podcast.
So yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize. We're gonna try to be here every week. And yeah, we're gonna be here every weekend. I'm gonna make sure that a post is on every weekend. We're gonna start doing the small businesses. If my co-host is not with me, I'm gonna be by myself. But I know a lot of people been hitting me up about small businesses. I gotta talk to you about that. But so I'm gonna go ahead and start gathering questions and everything like that for you small business owners, and I'll let you know when I can go ahead and get to you. But go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, man.
Subscribe. Let everybody know. Word of ear. Let everybody know that Off with the Dome podcast is where it's at. I'm about to start having merch starting next week. I've been ordering everything, so I'm waiting for everything to come in. But we're gonna have hoodies, we're gonna have shirts, we're gonna have all that, scullies and all that. And if y'all wanna go ahead and order, if y'all wanna go ahead and be a special guest, go ahead and hit me up. Yeah, I'm excited. Follow us on everything on all platforms. Follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on Apple Podcasts, on iHeartRadio. Subscribe to our YouTube and support. And we appreciate you guys. For everybody that's been with us from the beginning of the game. I appreciate y'all and I love y'all. We love y'all. Yeah, I'm excited because we got so many things coming. And yeah. Enjoy y'all weekend. Y'all stay blessed.